Hey guys, I think today's the first day that we've made some real videos and several. We made a health video, we made a haul video, and this is a genealogy video. So obviously I'm feeling a little bit better. You can hear I'm still congested. I'm working on writing a wrestling video. I got a couple. I have some fun stories from this book, which I'm writing, and this is the NOI tree I want to go over with you in an upcoming video. Not today. Neither one of these are for today. I just wanted to tell you what I've been working on. Now, let's just get this video up so we can get another one started. This was the first video from today. Before I start the genealogy portion of this video, this book is about my family. I wanted to tell you about the interesting conversation I had with Pfizer today. I noticed that the medication was making me wobbly and weak. So I went to let them know. And they were so kind, so courteous. And I'm so grateful. You know, unless you are willing to tell them what's going on, they can't know what's going on. And I hope you're enjoying, by the way, the pictures, little animations that I found, like of the sick girl in bed. I just thought it was perfect for videos on updates on how I'm feeling. It's kind of funny, but it's perfect. Anyway. We're going to get to the genealogy portion of the program here. There are two other books on the back here about Mary Dyer. And here's the statue, which I've shown before on this channel. This is the Dyers of London, Boston, and Newport, which is my family. Author of the biographical novel Mary Dyer illustrated Mary Dyer for such a time as this. Yeah, they're two different ones. Mary Dyer Illustrated and Mary Dyer for Such a Time as This. My mother wanted to collect them all. It was her 9th grade grandmother, I believe, and my 10th. And it's so interesting. These are like the table of contents, and and I will read the book because my mother never got a chance to, or at least not a chance to finish it. I believe she read it to about right here, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it appears when you look at it. But let me read you the back of it. Again, this is by Christy K. Robinson. Her husband encouraged her, without a drop of Dyer blood. Oh, that's her father, not her husband. Duh. So anyway, I will read you, this was published out of Middletown, Delaware, by the way, on 1 June 2020. So it's not that old. But as somebody with many a drop of Dyer blood, I'm going to grab this because I need to bring you in a little bit. Where's the plus button? Not that you want to see my ugly mug without makeup, but oh, I'm kidding. But I'm going to read you the back of the book. If you've read other accounts of the Dyers that have repeated the same information over and over for 350 years, you just might be blown away by what the author has learned from primary historical sources like court records. The Dyers handwriting the journals of their friends and enemies, natural history events, and modern evidence unavailable in the early Quaker historians. Mary Dyer gets all the ink when it comes to fame for the brilliant couple from London who immigrated to Boston in 1635 and co-founded Newport, Rhode Island in 1639. Mary had the monster baby, and she was martyred by the Massachusetts bureaucracy. Her husband, William Dyer, was the first Attorney General in America, who co-founded the first democracy in America and made his mark in the 1663 Charter of Liberties, which became a model for the United States Constitution. The wall, quote unquote, of New York's Wall Street was raised because of him. The Dyers' descendants became governors and senators in New England, and a president or two claimed them as ancestors. In this nonfiction companion book, I'm so sorry, guys. The problem is the color on color is horrible. To the biographical novels Mary Dyer Illustrated and Mary Dyer for Such a Time as This, you'll learn in short, fascinating illustrated chapters the culture and events that shaped Mary and William Dyer and the history that they shaped for us. Who were their friends and enemies? Was Mary the secret child of royalty? What was their everyday life between the big events? What commonly held myths about the Dyers should be blown to smithereens? And what should you know about the Dyers, who were foundation stones of American democracy? Whether you're interested in the lives of the pioneers who came to America in the Great Migration of the 1630s, you enjoy imagining yourself in a life and death situation, or you like to interest your children in personal details of history, the Dyers of London, Boston, and Newport will be a great resource for your home library. This is my family. And I do want to read it. Obviously, I'm not going to sit down and read this to you, but I just wanted to tell you about it. This is awesome. I mean, there's... Like these letters that somebody thought were Mary's that weren't, and this just looks so stinking interesting, you know? Especially since, like I said, I'm a direct descendant of these people. I mean, they even have the actual genealogy in here, which is awesome. I mean, literally. She had an opportunity to look on Endicott. she had an opportunity to look at all the records that I haven't had the opportunity to look at. So it's all right here. If you happen to be related to this woman or any other person that has been written about like this, who is a historical figure, you can find stuff. And there are Wikipedia pages on a lot of these people as well. I'm sorry. I still have that horrible virus, but I'm getting better. I have to wear this whenever anybody comes around. I have to, for 5 days after my 5-day quarantine, I have to wear this, which is fine with me. And like the town nurse said, it's flu season. You should be wearing it anyway with asthma. And she's right. Fortunately for me, even though I have asthma, my lung function is much, much, much better than my mother's was. At my last lung function test, my lung function was 85%, which is actually really good. That means it's only down 15% from, if you want to call 100% quote-unquote normal. I don't think anybody's 100% just with pollution, you know. And I'm not only talking about smokers. I'm talking about anyone, you know, with pollution probably isn't at 100%. Mine's 85 on a normal, right now, not so much, but normally it's 85. But last night, the good news is it was up, so a little bit. But yeah, I cannot wait to dig into this. I do have a book, like I said, the book from the library, and then I got sick and wasn't able to read it. What I think I'm going to do is return it to the library and actually buy a copy. I'm going to get myself an iTunes card next month, and I'm going to buy myself a copy on the tablet so I can read it at my leisure. And that is The Stone. And yes, I realize that the book is $21, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because I'll still have money left over in iTunes after that, because I have some in there. So once I'm going to put a 25 in there. Once I do, I'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to do that next month. I'll just return the book once I get better and do that. That way I can read it at my leisure, and I can start this one if I want to. So, but yeah, I cannot wait for this. So, what I'll do, if anybody is interested, first of all, I'll do a follow-up video on this after I read it. Tell you what I've learned. Take some notes as I read. Because this isn't a novel. This isn't the kind of book that you're going to read like a novel, because it's got a genealogy in it, and you're not going to sit and read an entire genealogy as a novel. Most of it you probably can, but excuse me. The chances are a lot of it you're not going to. It's a reference book. That's the best way to put it. It's a reference book. And I think this particular book should be in libraries across New England. Just saying. You know, they're so busy with this stupid thing they're calling cancel culture and trying to get rid of Dr. Seuss, for gosh sakes, that they forget about our history. So I think that that's what should be in our libraries, is more of our history. So anyway, maybe someday, if you know what I'm thinking, someday when I'm no longer here, I'm going to donate this to our public library, because this is local history. Well, it's local history. The family eventually went to Newport, but they also ended up in Maine, which is where my mother's branch of the family ended up. So yeah, it's local. So I would do that. I might even do that before that. Like after I read it, maybe make copies of some of the genealogy pages and, you know, take some really good copious notes. I might donate it in my mother's name, in her honor, you know, to the library. See if they can put like a sticker, you know, that was donated in my mother's honor, like right in here, in her name. And I think because it is a part of our history, you know, not just my personal history, but the history of New England. And I think the library is an excellent place for it. There's not a copy of it in the library. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to make photocopies of the genealogy in here. I'm going to take copious notes as I read and donate this to the library. So that's my plan. When I get a little better, I'm still a little bit stuffed up and gross. But as the town nurse said, you're still symptomatic. Yeah, I know. But anyway, I'm a wise guy here. But like I said, my pulse ox last night was 95. It was between 93 and 96, which isn't horrible. Much better than it was. And right now it's 99, which is perfect. 98, 99, which is perfect. 97 to 100 is perfect. Again, most people are not 100. My father smoked for 60 years and still had 100 when we tested his before he got sick. Even when he was sick, he had a reasonable pulse ox until he was really, really sick from his heart disease. So yeah, it's not good. So, like I said, this wasn't about that. This was about this. And I think I've made the decision that I'd like to donate it as long as it can have a sticker that's donated in my mother's memory. You know, who she was. She was the 9th great granddaughter of this woman. And it was donated in her memory. And that's what I'm going to do. So let me know what you think of that. And I feel like I'm bending down here a little bit, guys. There we go. I'm getting ideas for shows for Kid Missing, because I'm watching my true crime playlist. So, and I haven't done that in a while, actually. I've just been watching mindless stuff because my head's been too filled up to care. So, hopefully I'll be even better tomorrow. You never know. I'm not expecting any packages tomorrow, I don't think. So we won't have any unboxings tomorrow, but maybe we'll have a wrestling video. I don't know. I have to play it by ear, see how I feel every day. Oh my God, I just sounded just like my father. Anyway, in the genealogy, it's something he used to say, we'll play it by ear. His daddyisms, his Willie-isms, the things he used to say, you know. And tomorrow we will have a Kid Missing video, of course, and that video will be, hold on one second, the Slaughter Children. I wanted to get them closer to Halloween because it's so creepy. I could have saved them for Christmas because it disappeared the night of Christmas Eve, but it's a creepy case that fits with Oddities October. 6 minutes and the second video will be up, which is my update on how I'm feeling. So if you're interested in that, please check that out. And please check out yesterday's video over on Kid Missing. I couldn't believe how many people watched that before I even had a chance to watch it. It was like, holy crap. There are 208 subscribers over there. So please check out Kid Missing. We only have 9 over here. Come on, guys. Get on the stick. Hit that button. Because I love bringing you content. I love talking. So that's one thing. um, and I know I talk fast, but I do. I love talking and I love interacting. And that was why I started this channel, just to interact, you know. And I started doing the things I love. This, this, which did I show you? I think I showed you the autograph. I've gotten to talk to him a couple of times. He's a really nice man. So yeah, I got up there. So I've been busy, as you can tell, with all this. Okay, that's wrestling. That goes with that. That goes with that. I'm starting to use this for notes for that over there. This clipboard for notes for Punky's work. Excuse me. I actually finished my laundry today, which put me into an encounter with my neighbors, but thank goodness, well, with one of my neighbors, thank goodness I was wearing a KN95 mask and closed the door to the laundry room, which is a big, heavy security door, so. But I was saying to her daughter, because she didn't speak any English, COVID, must close door, COVID, don't want to be around you. You know, I'm telling, no, you can't be near me, is what I said. COVID, must close door. And I think the little girl was trying to tell her mother, but she probably didn't know the word, you know, how to say it in Arabic. So, again, I have the November cases here. I do want to do my highlighting, but I don't want to wear myself out too much today, so probably won't be doing that today. I have a highlighter in the other room anyway. But this is the first day I've really been out of my bedroom, except to be in the kitchen for little bits of time. As you know, I filmed a little bit in the kitchen, but to be in my office and actually sitting in my office, it's the first time. So now I stole paper from here, so I'm going to have to replace it so that I can take notes from there. Although I think I'll use a book for that, a small notebook. That'll be easier than trying to use that to take notes from a book. So, although I think I have paper in here anyway. Nope. No, that's okay. I don't need it. In there, because that's just a reference of things I need to look up. So I will use a notebook for that, a small notebook. The one I just bought that I don't need for Bible study because I needed a binder for Bible study. So what I am going to do, though, is next month, because I try to place one order a month. 2 if it's a small order. And a lot of the stuff that's coming in is coming in from previous orders because I had some things made, you know, personalized. I had Diane something personalized. My friend Dawn's is personalized. I can't really talk about those because they actually do watch my videos. So I just wanted to let you know that. That I do have that. Net plan. So upload complete, processing to begin. In other words, that video should be up in about 10 minutes. So those are the things that I'm looking ahead to, as well as, like I said, the genealogy that I brought you today. And I really wanted to do a regular video today since I sort of felt up to it. Like I said, I'm not gonna go nuts, but I do have, like I said, plans on highlighting that and starting the book and whatever. So that's, I need to make a list of things, you know, list out things so that I can keep myself on track and not forget anything, which I'm really good at doing. So, but I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Hashtag fight Sebastian fight. He is home again. He has anemia related to chronic illness. Because he's had this stupid infection for so long and it attacked his heart. So, which already needs surgery. So it's going to be a long 6 weeks of IV antibiotics daily given by Mom. And he's already feeling better. You can tell because he's giggling and cuddling and he's just active again. And thank you, Lord. So remember that hashtag, okay? I'll put it up on my Twitter again. So I want to thank his mom for her prayers for me. I appreciate that. With everything she's going through, for her to do that is just so kind. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this bit of a rambling genealogy video. We went off track a few times, but we got things back on the railroad tracks. Have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you, and bye-bye.